Request Tirumadi Jyoti Srinivas Avargal, General Manager Nabard, to deliver welcome address.
Over 4 decades ago, a journey dedicated to promoting sustainable and equitable agriculture and rural development in India. Over 4 decades ago, a journey dedicated to promoting sustainable and equitable agriculture and rural development in India, as an established on July 12, 1982 by an Act of Parliament based on the recommendations of the Committee to review the arrangements for institutional credit for agriculture and rural development chaired by Shri B. Sivaraman. The functions of ACD of RBI and ARDC were consequently transferred to Nabard with a view to promoting financial inclusion. Established on July 12, 1982 by an Act of Parliament based on the recommendations of the Committee to review the arrangements for institutional credit for agriculture and rural development chaired by Shri B. Sivaraman. The functions of ACD of RBI and ARDC were consequently transferred to Nabard with a view to promoting financial inclusion, integrated rural development and securing prosperity in the rural areas. Nabard is continuously integrated rural development and securing prosperity in the rural areas. Nabard is continuously dynamic needs of the agriculture and rural sectors of the present landscape. As a dynamic needs of the agriculture and rural sectors of the present landscape. As a we grew into a mammoth DFI with 7 subsidiaries. Every policy of we grew into a mammoth DFI with 7 subsidiaries. Every policy of credit planning and monitoring, supervision of rural financial institutions, namely the regional rural banks and cooperatives on behalf of the Reserve Bank of India, and institutional development. Nabard has made significant strides in transforming the rural landscape of India, not only and institutional development. Nabard has made significant strides in transforming the rural landscape of India, not only rural resource management, capacity building, livelihood promotion. The key to agriculture and rural development is cooperative development, and we cannot afford to keep the cooperative system aloof if rural economy were to prosper. Tax being the pioneering purveyors of rural credit, farmer welfare and grassroots level cooperatives are in of the other banks and non-banking finance companies as well as microfinance institutions. With the best interests of cooperatives in our heart, we heartily welcome Thiru K.R. Periyakaruppan Avargal, Honorable Minister for Cooperatives, Government of Tamil Nadu. We are deeply honored and privileged to have you with us, sir, to preside over the Foundation Day celebrations. Sir has been consistently representing Tirupattur constituency since 2006. He has been continuously getting elected to the State Legislative Assembly. Thiru Periyakaruppan Avargal's visionary leadership and dedication to rural development is an inspiration to all of us. Sir, your presence here today signifies our common vision and mission, reaffirming our commitment to fostering growth and rural prosperity through the robust cooperative structure of Tamil Nadu. We extend a warm welcome to you, sir. I request our Chief General Manager, Shri Anand, to welcome the Honorable Minister with Ponnadai and a bouquet. Ponnadai. And bouquet. Government of Tamil Nadu to the August gathering. He was with us when we embarked on the arduous journey of PAC's computerization. Again, he has joined us to enable us reach the destination by the timeline set for computerization. Hearty welcome to today's celebration, sir. So he has been welcomed by our CGM with a bouquet. I extend a hearty welcome to Tirumati Uma Shankar, Regional Director, Reserve Bank of India. RBI's constant guidance, support and nurturing us as our parent organization and regulator is an imperative for Tamil Nadu RO to flourish the way it is doing today. Thank you, madam, for your continued support. I now request CGM to honor the next guest of honor, our Brajesh Kumar Singh ji, who has served in various capacities and has been associated with Nabard in different states. Welcome, sir. A warm welcome to Dr. N. Subbayan Avargal, IAS, and all the other officers and heads present here from various banks. We welcome Shri Prabhakar Praveen Kumar, GM SIDBI, Shri Pravash Kumar Subuddhi ji, GM State Bank of India, Thiru Mohan M, SLBC Convener Tamil Nadu, Thiru Venkata Subramanian, Convener SLBC, Union Territory of Puducherry, Dr. R. Tamilvendan, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. And warm welcome to the heads of various government departments present here, senior executives of banks, financial institutions, NBFC, MFIs and PACs, the two RRB chairmen who are present here from Tamil Nadu Grama Bank and Puducherry, from Puducherry, Puduvai Bharatiyar Grama Bank, and the MD of State Cooperative Bank from our Tamil Nadu, Mr. Loganathan also. I also welcome the representatives of the print and electronic media. You are our partners in disseminating the initiatives of Nabard. Thank you all for being with us today. We also welcome the representatives from the FPOs, OFPO, who have put up their stalls, and watershed and TDF projects, and the facilitating agencies who are here to display their products. I also extend a warm welcome to all the serving officers and staff of Nabard, Tamil Nadu Regional Office, as well as our retired executives, officers and staff. We are all proud of the legacy passed on by our seniors to us, sir. Thank you. As we celebrate Nabard's 43rd Foundation Day, we renewed vigor and determination to achieve our shared goals. Thank you, and wishing you all an enriching and memorable celebration for which we will be very, very thankful and grateful to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for reiterating our mission and also for highlighting the pivotal role that is to be played by PACs in sustainable economic and human development of the nation going forward. I now request our Chief General Manager, Thiru R. Anand Avargal, to deliver the keynote address, please.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நபார்டினுடைய 43வது ஆண்டு விழா கொண்டாட்டத்தில் எங்களுடன் இருந்து எங்களை வாழ்த்தி வழிநடத்த வருகை தந்திருக்கின்ற மாண்புமிகு கூட்டுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சர், மதிப்பிற்கும் மரியாதைக்கும் உரிய பெரியகப்பன் அவர்களே, தமிழ்நாடு கூடுதல் தலைமைச் செயலாளர் மதிப்பிற்குரிய டாக்டர் ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களே, ரிசர்வ் பேங்கினுடைய ரீஜனல் டைரக்டர் உமா சங்கர் அவர்களே, இந்தியன் வங்கியினுடைய எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ் டைரக்டர் ஸ்ரீ பிரிஜேஷ் குமார் சிங் அவர்களே, நபார்டினுடைய பொது மேலாளர் ஜோதி ஸ்ரீனிவாஸ் அவர்களே, டாக்டர் என் சுப்பையா ஐஏஎஸ் தமிழ்நாடு கூட்டுறவு சங்க பதிவாளர் அவர்களே, இங்கு வருகை தந்திருக்கும் வங்கிகள், தமிழ்நாடு அரசு உயர் அதிகாரிகளே, பத்திரிகை நண்பர்களே, நபார்டு வங்கியில் நீண்ட காலமாக பணியாற்றி ஓய்வு பெற்று எங்களிடையே அமர்ந்திருக்கின்ற உயர் அதிகாரிகளே, எங்கள் அன்பிற்கு பாத்திரமான நபார்டுடைய தமிழ்நாடு ரீஜனல் ஆஃபீஸ் சக அதிகாரிகளே, ஊழியர்களே, நண்பர்களே, அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். உழுதுண்டு வாழ்வாரே வாழ்வார், மற்றெல்லாம் தொழுதுண்டு பெண் செல்வர் என்ற திருக்குறளின் வாக்கியங்களுக்கு ஏற்ப உழவுக்கும் தொழிலுக்கும் வந்தனை செய்வோம் என்ற பாரதியாரின் கூற்றுக்கு இணங்க நபார்டு வங்கியானது இந்த கடந்த 43 ஆண்டுகளாக விவசாயத்திற்கும் விவசாய சார்ந்த தொழில்களுக்கும் ஊரக வளர்ச்சிக்கும் மிகச் சிறப்பாக பாடுபட்டுள்ளதை நான் இங்கே மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். In the 43 years of journey, Nabard has effectively played the role of purveyor of agriculture, rural credit, and evolved as a one-stop solution provider in the agriculture and rural development space. Nabard has not only helped the banks and rural financial institutions in supplementing their financial resources and augmenting credit flow to the priority sector, but also facilitated development of agricultural, allied activities, non-farm sector and rural sector through our new and innovative models based, grant-based programs, developmental programs. In Tamil Nadu, in the last 10 years, we have supplemented the bank's resources to the extent of 1.67 lakh crore. கடந்த 10 ஆண்டுகளில் நபார்டானது 1.67 லட்சம் கோடிக்கு மற்ற வங்கிகள், கூட்டுறவு வங்கிகள், மற்ற வங்கிகள் மற்றும் அனைத்து ஃபினான்ஷியல் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனுக்கும் நாம் கடனுதவி வழங்கி இருக்கிறது. இதில் 50% 50% each goes to crop production and investment credit. Strengthening of cooperative system, as my GM was saying, is our prime focus. For transformation of PACs, அதாவது தொடக்க வேளாண்மை கூட்டுறவு வங்கிகளின் பிஸ்னஸ் டெவலப்மெண்ட்டிற்காக ஸ்பெஷல் ரீஃபினான்ஸ் ஸ்கீம் என்ற முறையிலே கூட்டுறவு சங்கங்களுக்கு 3430 ப்ராஜெக்ட் 265 கோடி அளவில் இதுவரைக்கும் நபார்டு வங்கியானது கடன் உதவி அளித்து வந்திருக்கிறது. RIDF, அதாவது ரூரல் இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் டெவலப்மெண்ட், ஊரக கட்டுமான மேம்பாட்டிற்கு நீண்ட காலம் நிலுவையில் உள்ள பணிகள் முடிப்பதற்கு தமிழ்நாடு அரசிற்கு இதுவரை சுமார் 36,000 கோடி நிதி நபார்டு அளித்துள்ளது. இதில் 900 கோடி பாசன திட்டத்துக்கு மட்டுமே அளிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இந்த பாசன திட்டங்களின் மூலம் தமிழ்நாட்டிலே 25 லட்சம் ஏக்கர் பாசன வசதிக்காக கொண்டு வரப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த 25 லட்சம் ஏக்கர் பாசனத்துக்கு வந்ததின் மூலம் ஆண்டு ஒன்றுக்கு 6.25 லேக் மெட்ரிக் டன் கூடுதல் ஃபுட் கிரெயின்ஸ் நமக்கு கிடைக்க உள்ளது. ஸோ இது பாசன திட்டம் முக்கியமான அம்சமாகும். கிராமப்புற சாலைகள், பாலம் அமைப்பதற்கு 12,300 கோடி அளவில் இதுவரை கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இந்த திட்டங்களினால் 73,000 கிலோமீட்டர் சாலைகள், 87,000 கிலோமீட்டர் பாலங்கள் தமிழ்நாட்டில் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்குது தமிழ்நாடு அரசினால். ஊரக கிடங்கு, ரூரல் குடோன்ஸ் மற்றும் ட்ரிங்கிங் வாட்டர் சப்ளை, குடிநீர் திட்டங்களுக்காக சுமார் 5,300 கோடி வரை இதுவரை கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இதனால் 78 லட்சம் மக்களுக்கு தூய குடிநீர் தமிழ்நாடு அரசு வழங்கி இருக்கிறது. Apart from these business development initiatives, Nabard has implemented a variety of developmental programs aimed at piloting innovative models for technology transfer in agriculture sector, development of artisans, development of craftsmen, weavers in the off-farm space. In agriculture development side, we have completed, in Tamil Nadu, we have completed 111 watershed development schemes covering 2.19 lakh hectares. This 2.19 lakh hectares will give a 30% increase in productivity. In each watershed, there is estimated, various evaluation studies indicate that the productivity rises by 30%. In this calculation, Tamil Nadu is going to get 1 lakh metric tons of additional food grain production out of our watershed development initiatives. Under Tribal Development Fund, we have 13 projects at a cost of 30 crore where 2,000 tribal families are likely to be benefited. Their livelihoods are likely to be increased, improving their socio-economic conditions. Farmer Producers Organization, விவசாய உற்பத்தியாளர்கள் கம்பெனி. Today, it is a game changer and a buzzword in agricultural space. They are positioning as a very effective player in the supply and value chain in agriculture. Nabard has formed 483 FPOs in Tamil Nadu so far, covering 1 lakh farmers as members. Through their input and output aggregation initiatives, FPOs are bringing a huge transformation in the lives of farmers by reducing their cost of cultivation and price discovery mechanism. Nabard will continue to make all these efforts to make the institution of FPOs more vibrant, dynamic, and viable. In the rural space, Nabard has made strides in uplifting rural artisans, rural craftsmen, weavers, rural unemployed women, rural unemployed men, skill development initiatives, OFPOs. There is one OFPO put up a stall here. OFPOs, rural heart, development of mandis, rural mandis, and rural mart for marketing of SHG products, facilitating entrepreneurship are noteworthy schemes in the off-farm space. Microcredit. Nabard has pioneered SHG program since 1994. SHG bank linkage program is one of the biggest program of its kind in India. The microfinance industry, in terms of loan outstanding so far, is in the order of 20,000 crores. Through its promotional programs for SHGs, Nabard has brought nearly 75 lakh rural women in the SHG framework so far. Out of these, we have trained around 50,000 women towards livelihood enterprises and skill development to improve their income generation. So far, 7,500 micro enterprises has been set up. Cooperative sector. Cooperation build better future to all. As I said before, strengthening rural financial institutions comprising cooperative banks and RRBs is our prime focus. Through training and capacity building programs, Nabard has so far trained 20,000 staff of cooperative institutions for improving their governance, efficiency, business models, and all aspects of cooperative sector for their overall improvement. Women development cells, PACS development cells at DCCBs have facilitated the cooperative banks to diversify the business activities and make profits. We have given mobile vans to the cooperative banks, to DCCBs and TNSCBs to facilitate financial inclusion in the rural areas. Apart from this, we have given a good number of POS machines, MPOS machines, green pin initiatives, and all other facilities for the cooperative banks adopt latest technologies. Today, PACS computerization is ongoing in Tamil Nadu, and around 4,500 PACS is getting computerized at a cost of rupees 192 crores. On completion of these projects, PACS are expected to emerge as an efficient credit dispenser with improved customer services. Lastly, Nabard prepares the PLP, district-wise PLP, which is a lighthouse for the banks to identify potential areas of financing in agriculture, allied sector, and other priority sector activities, and channelize credit with much ease through our BLPs. The credit potential estimated for this year in Tamil Nadu is at the order of 8.3 lakh crores. While Nabard will continue all these efforts, we will look into newer areas, uncovered population, and unreached organization, build partnership, and carry on this work forward. When we celebrate 50th foundation, we are confident Nabard will create an indelible impression, sir. In this journey so far, we thank all our partners, the government of Tamil Nadu, the RBI, banks, agricultural universities, research institutions, NGOs for their cooperation and support. வரும் காலங்களில் இவர்களுடன் இணைந்து தமிழ்நாடு அரசின் வளர்ச்சி பாதையிலே தமிழ்நாட்டின் வளர்ச்சியில் நபார்டு முக்கிய பங்காற்றும் என உறுதியளிக்கிறோம். அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். வாழ்க தமிழ், வளர்க தமிழ்நாடு, வளர்க இந்தியா. ஜெய்ஹிந்த். தேங்க்யூ.
Sir is a batch of 1992 IF sir and has played a pivotal role in coordinating the state's response to the public health crisis. During his tenure as Principal Secretary to the Health and Family Welfare Department, I now request sir to present his views on the occasion.
A very good morning to everybody. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். மதிப்பு மிகுந்த மரியாதைக்குரிய மாண்பு கூட்டுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்களே, மதிப்புக்குரிய கேஆர் பெரிய கருப்பண்ணன் சாரோட கூட நான் நிறைய ஏற்கனவே சிவகங்கை மாவட்டத்தில் பணியாற்ற வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சது. அதுக்கப்புறம் கடந்த முறை அடிஷ்னல் கூடுதல் தலைமை செயலாளர் இருக்கும் பொழுது இதே துறையில் பணியாற்றக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு, மீண்டும் இந்த துறையில் வரும்பொழுது முதல் நிகழ்ச்சியாக நபார்டோட 43rd ஆனுவல் டே அப்படிங்கிற போது ரொம்பவே ஃபவுண்டேஷன் டேங்கிற போது ரொம்பவே பெருமைக்குரிய இதில் சாரை சந்தித்து இன்றைக்கி இந்த துறையில் மீண்டும் வரும்பொழுது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. Most respected Chief General Manager Nabard, and again Jyoti Madam, General Manager Nabard, and again Lead Bank Manager from Indian Bank Brajesh ji, and all the other senior bankers were there. My own colleague, Registrar Cooperative Society, Dr. Subbaya, who have been taking along a lot of... And our colleagues from the Reserve Bank, if we cannot forget Reserve Bank, because the Reserve Bank Governor வந்து நம்மளோட SLD பேங்க்ல ஒரு காலகட்டத்தில் பணியாற்றிய பெருமை அவருக்கு இருக்கு. RBI is with us, and all other press and the media who have come here to cover this very important function. நான் பாதி இங்கிலீஷ் பாதி தமிழில் பேசுவேன். நிறைய பேங்கர்ஸ் இருக்கீங்க from many other places, but I personally am telling you this, Nabard is a very innovative solution given in the year I think 1981 when they came in. Otherwise, though we have lead bank, every district lead bank irukku, every district we have got banking operations, but a coordinated approach that to the primary sector. I always believe that primary sector, whether it's agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries and mining, those are the real sectors. சர்வீஸ் செக்டராக இருக்கட்டும், செகண்டரி செக்டராக இருக்கட்டும், அதெல்லாம் ப்ரைமரி செக்டர்லேருந்து தான் வருது. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு செக்டருக்கு ஒரு தொடர்ந்து எப்படி நம்ம உயிர் இருக்கணும்னா பிராணவாயு இருக்கணும், ஆக்சிஜன் இஸ் ரிக்வயர்ட் ஃபார் லைஃப்ங்கிற போது அந்த அமைப்புகளை வலுப்படுத்தக்கூடிய அமைப்பாக திஸ் நபார்ட் ஹஸ் கம். That's your credit, madam. That's the credit for all of you, and that's the way we are working. As far as cooperate, and it is very appropriate that today on this 43rd National Foundation Day, you have called our Minister of Cooperation from the government here. Not many know that always Tamil Nadu is seen with the oldest spoken language in நம்ம சொல்கிறோம் தமிழை. அதே மாதிரி எல்லாத்துலேயுமே தமிழ்நாடு தான் வித்துட்டு இருக்கோம். இந்த நீங்கள் அந்த குடியிருப்பு திட்டமாக இருக்கட்டும், அதே மாதிரி கூட்டூர்னா திருவூரில் தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. திருவூரின் திருவள்ளூர் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் இட் வாஸ் ஸ்டார்டட். What started, it may have started late 1890s and all, famine. Famine led to a commission being appointed and somebody coming up with solution, but actually in Tamil Nadu only, in India it was started. So, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு அமைப்பு today it has become such a wide thing. ஒரு பக்கம் சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட், இன்னொரு பக்கம் மாநில அரசு, இன்னொரு பக்கம் உள்ளாட்சி அமைப்பு. பட் த ரியல் பேரலல் செக்டார் விச் இஸ் எக்கனாமிக்லி ஆல் ஆர் சர்வீஸ் செக்டார், பட் திஸ் இஸ் ஒன் செக்டார் which is as big and as wide, because உங்களுக்கு primary agriculture cooperative society, அதுக்கப்புறம் again we have got district level societies, then again we have got special purpose societies, and finally at the state level Apex Cooperative Bank. I am really happy that Honorable Chief Minister has given the target of 1 lakh crores which was announced by our Honorable Minister in the assembly. ஏன் இதை நான் சொல்கிறேன்னா, நிறைய பேருக்கு கூட்டுறவுத்துறையோட பங்கு பலருக்கு அது வெளிப்படையாக தெரியாது. பின்னாடி நீங்கள் பார்க்குற ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் அவங்க இந்த கூட்டுறவில் சிறு கடன்களை வைத்து சுயதி குழுக்கள் கடன் பல பேருக்கு தெரியுது. ஆனால் கூட்டுறவுத்துறை மூலமாக கடக்கூடிய கடனால் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் கடன் பல பேருக்கு வெளிப்படையாக தெரியாது. நம்ம 15,000 கோடிக்கு மேலே கடன் தாண்டு கொடுத்தோம். ஆனால் அதோட சேர்த்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வீட்டு வசதி கடன், அதே மாதிரி மற்ற கடன், அர்பன் த்ரிஃப்ட் சொசைட்டி அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா எல்லா இடத்துலையும் ஆல் பர்வேசிவாக இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த கூட்டுறவுத்துறைக்கு இலக்கு 1 லட்சம் கோடி. ஸோ அந்த 1 லட்சம் கோடி கிடைக்கணும்னா ஒன்று டிபாசிட்ஸ், அவ்வளோ டிபாசிட்ஸ் இருக்குது. பல வங்கிகள் இப்போ இருக்கிற தனியார் வங்கி, அஃப்கோர்ஸ் RBI and Indian Bank, Lead Bank is there. We are better than many banks. Some new private sector banks and all have come. But for that to survive, we have to be very prudent. That is why எல்லா பிரைமரி அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் கோஆபரேட்டிவ் செக்டரும் முதலமைச்சரும் அமைச்சர் அவர்கள் மல்டி பர்பஸ் சொசைட்டியாக மாற்றுங்க, ஒரே சொசைட்டியில் மற்ற வசதிகளும் பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லி அது ரொம்ப நல்லா போயிட்டுருக்கு. இன்னொரு பக்கம் உணவு பாதுகாப்புக்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய 95% பிடிஎஸ் ஷாப் நம்ம கோஆபரேட்டிவ் துறையில் தான் இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி மீடியம் அண்ட் லாங் டேர்ம் லோனும் கிடைக்கிறது. அதுக்கு நபார்டோட லிங்க் எப்படின்னா, ரீஃபைனான்ஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய அனைத்து உதவிகளும் நபார்டு தான் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஏன் ப்ரொக்யூர்மெண்ட்டுக்கே நம்ம டிஎன்சிஎஸ்சிக்கு உதவி பண்ணுறாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த நபார்டோட 43rd ஃபவுண்டேஷன் டேயில் எனக்கு மீண்டும் இந்த கூட்டுறவு மாதிரி ஒரு முக்கியமான துறை, கூட்டுறவு, உணவு மற்றும் நுகர்வோர் பாதுகாப்பு துறையில் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்ததுக்கு ஐ ரியலி தேங்க் தி நபார்ட் ஃபார் இன்வைட்டிங் மீ ஃபார் திஸ் ஃபவுண்டேஷன் அண்ட் ஐ எம் ரியலி தேங்க்ஃபுல் டு Honorable Chief Minister and our Minister for having given this opportunity to really transform. I am sure each behind the societies are examples of a prudent investment and a profitable thing and a marketing capacity. Finally, as I end, I am very, very happy that Dr. Subbaiah and his team are continuing with the computerization. I am sure if August 15th is our in the Independence Day order, instead of standalone computerization, if we are able to do an integrated computerization, nothing like that as an Independence Day gift to people of Tamil Nadu and the cooperative societies. With these few words, I will definitely tell that along with Nabard, along with Lead Bank, along with RBI, under the overall prudent approach of RBI, we will ensure that all the societies in Tamil Nadu follow it. And as far as Nabard is concerned, it is not just agriculture, but all the other, whether it is rural roads, whether it is other sectors, everywhere you have got a footprint, and I am sure you will all do well. So I will definitely, when I go back, I will go back with a lot of happiness of having joined this department with this function. Thank you one and all, and I wish our Honorable Minister will be covering the entire gamut, so I will leave the remaining to him. Thank you. பத்திரிகை மற்றும் தொலைக்காட்சி துறை நண்பர்களுக்கும் நன்றி.
Primary sectors in the development of and for painting the scale and role played by the cooperative sectors in our economic growth. We shall be giving a memento and a box of FPO products to sir, please. I request our CGM to hand over a memento to sir. To Thiru J. Radhakrishnan, IAS அவர்கள்.
நான் ஏற்கனவே ஒரு பெண்டிங் இது 10:30க்கு போகிறதுனால மாண்பு அமைச்சரோட ஒப்புதலுடன் அந்த நிகழ்ச்சி போகிறேன். நாளிலேருந்து அஃப்கோர்ஸ் வில் பி இன்ட்ராக்டிங் வித் ஆல் நபார்ட் அண்ட் ஆல் அஃபிஷியல்ஸ் அண்ட் கோஆபரேட்டிவ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட். தேங்க்யூ ஒன் அண்ட் ஆல்.
Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored by your presence. Next, we are pleased to have with us Tirumadi Uma Shankar Avargal, Regional Director for Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Reserve Bank of India. Madam has postgraduated from Delhi University in Business Economics. During her distinguished career, she has contributed to diverse fields for central bank.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். On behalf of the Reserve Bank of India, I extend a warm greeting to Shri K.R. Periyakarpan அவர்களே, Honorable Minister for Cooperatives, Government of Tamil Nadu, Shri R. Anand, Chief General Manager, Nabard. We've just heard Dr. J. Radhakrishnan, ACS Corporation also, Food and Consumer Protection. Dr. Subayan, RCS. We have had Mr. Brijesh Kumar Singh, Executive Director, Indian Bank, and also Jyoti Madam from Nabard. Senior officials from various government departments, banks, officers and staff of Nabard, including the retired staff of officers of Nabard. A very good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great privilege and pleasure to be here on this Foundation Day celebrations of Nabard to commemorate the function of 43 years of its journey in promoting agriculture and empowering rural development. As we all know, Nabard was founded by transferring the agriculture credit functions from the Reserve Bank and the refinance functions from the Agricultural Refinance and Development Corporation, that is the ARDC. Nabard has since been serving the nation by bringing together various stakeholders and achieving the objectives through the following financial supervision and developmental functions. By providing, of course, refinance for agriculture and rural development activities through assistance and capacity building initiatives to self-help groups and joint liability groups, supporting financial literacy programs to improve financial awareness and empowering people, especially the rural populace, development of innovative financial products like the Kisan credit cards for farmers and other schemes for rural population, funding for infrastructure development projects in rural areas, strengthening rural financial institutions including the regional rural banks and cooperative banks by providing the financial and necessary technical assistance, supporting farmers through initiatives like the Watershed Development Fund, Tribal Development Fund, etc., supporting sustainable agricultural practices and livelihoods. These are some of the traditional activities of Nabard. Some of the latest initiatives by Nabard, especially in the state of Tamil Nadu, include the implementation, as already been said, implementation of the core banking solution platform in all the DCCBs, assisting in establishment of village-level value addition and marketing centers in 38 villages, creation of infrastructure facilities for 6 regulated markets and establishment of designated mega food parks, funding of 64 CFLs in Tamil Nadu since March 2024 through the Financial Inclusion Fund. I'm sure there are many more milestones Nabard has achieved, and you will come to know that during the course of this function. To conclude, I would like to reiterate that the Reserve Bank, as a central bank and the regulator of the banking system, will continue its commitment and support for the development of agriculture and rural economy. I once again congratulate Nabard for its successful journey of more than 4 decades as a premier development financial institution and wish that they continue to pen stories of further prosperity in rural India. Thank you one and all.
Respected Honorable Minister of Cooperatives, CGM Nabard, Dr. K. Subaya, IS RCS, Madam RD, Uma, and Jyoti Madam, all senior officials of Development Bank and commercial banks, and all participating members here. First of all, I would like to wish a very, good wish from my side and from Indian Bank side, very good wishes on 43rd annual day, 43rd annual day for this thing, Nabard. We at Indian Bank and other commercial banks are participating with this government's initiative of having a developmental bank carved out of Reserve Bank of India, just to support agriculture and rural economy and rural masses. You all know that Indian Bank also born out of this Swadeshi movement on 15th of August in 1907, and we are stationed at Chennai only. Our headquarters is Chennai, and we have got a very strong presence across the globe, and we are serving with all the countrymen with around 6,000 branches, and out of those 6,000 branches, 1,000 branches are there in the state of Tamil Nadu itself. And out of those 1,000 branches, 1,000 plus branches, around 800 branches are in the rural and semi-urban areas, and partnering very well with all the initiatives of Nabard and Government of India and state government of Tamil Nadu. At Indian Bank, we have Nabard, informed about the many initiatives. We have also partnered with Nabard, and we have also got many initiatives. We have taken many initiatives for the empowerment of rural masses. Like micro-state branches, we have got 50 micro-state branches which are only dealing in SHGs. Out of those 50 branches, 30 are there in the state of Tamil Nadu itself. Then we have got SHG Shakti scheme, wherein more than 10 lakh rupees up to 20 lakh, we are providing loans to this SHG without any collateral. We have got SHG Nirmal scheme, SHG Griha Lakshmi scheme. We have got Bank Sakhi also in line with the Government of India initiative of having 2 crore this thing, Lakpati Didis. We are also this thing moving forward with that scheme. Recently we have started, like in absentia, I would discuss about doctors, the ACS sir, actually, who spoke about the computerization of PACS. So we have also started this digitization of this SHG process, SHG loan lendings, and we have got digital SHGs also. So with all these initiatives and with our strong presence in the state of Tamil Nadu and its headquarters also at Chennai, we are serving the state of Tamil Nadu and the whole country itself. So at the end, I will not take long. I will be more interested in listening to our Honorable Minister, sir. So I would again greet and convey my good wishes to Nabard on its annual day and Foundation Day. Thank you.
And also for the specific initiatives by the bank towards credit linkage of SHGs, JLGs, and other such sectors. We are very pleased to have with us Dr. N. Subbayan IAS Avargal, who is the Registrar of Cooperative Societies and Managing Director, AWIN. Sir is a distinguished IAS officer of the 2007 batch and has implemented numerous developmental projects and governance initiatives during his tenures as district collectors. In his role as Managing Director of AWIN, the organization has worked on enhancing milk production, improving supply chain logistics, and increasing its market reach in the state. In his role as the Registrar of Cooperative Societies, compliance of the registered credit and non-credit societies and the district central cooperative banks, his various statutory and regulatory norms and government policies is being ensured. I now request sir to kindly share his views with us, please.
மாண்புமிகு கூட்டுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்களுக்கும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய மதிப்பிற்குரிய CGM Nabard, ரீஜனல் டைரக்டர் RBI, இந்தியன் பேங்க் MD, GM Nabard, இங்கு கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய அனைத்து முன்னோடி வங்கிகளுடைய அலுவலர்கள், உயர் அலுவலர்கள் மற்றும் நபார்டை சார்ந்த உயர் அலுவலர்கள் உள்ளிட்ட அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். It's really a privilege to me to participate in this 43rd Foundation Day of Nabard. I think last year I missed this event as a participant, so this year it was compensated. So last year I was told Additional Chief Secretary Food and Cooperation was there when the PACS computerization program was started, and he rightly told that he has come to conclude that PACS computerization program. So here, as a lateral entry, I have come to speak here, and GM Nabard told to give that commitment of PACS computerization in the stage itself. Thereby, we won't go back. In fact, I wanted to highlight one or two points. When during our school days or college days, whenever we go to any village, always there will be some program, some project, some scheme or other naming Nabard. Like our CGM was telling, water supply, rural water supply, road, anything. At that time, proper display of name board will be there, citing Nabard road. It won't be called as any other road. It will be Nabard road. It will be Nabard work, something like that only it will be named. So with that insight, always I used to think Nabard is something very, very big and all pervasive. So after landing here also, I could see that it has grown like a banyan tree, and 43 years of very, very rich experience and a lot of contribution towards rural upliftment and growth. And at present, I am seeing the lot of diversification also in the approach and functionality of Nabard. It's a time when we travel. Naturally, during the evolution, so much of diversifications are need to be taken up. There is no denial about it. But my wish and only request on this 43rd Foundation Day of Nabard is, there may be so many institutions coming up. There may be so many establishments, developmental institutions may come up. But Nabard, having its roots at the ground level, at the rural level, should not deviate from the core guiding principles of rural upliftment, rural development, and rural establishment, rural well-being. So with a lot of other attractive diversification methods, the Nabard's continuous support is keeping all our rural institutions like cooperatives vibrant and always enriching. So this 43rd Foundation Day will give another fillip to Nabard to have its contribution further to all the rural institutions. And in Tamil Nadu, all the cooperatives, including primary to apex level, all the cooperatives are having some or other input from Nabard. It may be a capacity building, it may be a refinancing, or it may be any other CSR type of contribution. With your able support, all the cooperatives are thriving. Now, one more request I want to make during this 43rd the Foundation Day is, there was a scheme called ICDP, Integrated Cooperative Development Program, that was funded by NCDC. At present, cooperatives are like our Indian Constitution, for the people, by the people, of the people. So cooperatives are also like that. It is for the members, by the members, of the members. Government, though I am representing government, I want to candidly, I want to say, see, government's the support system needs to be much more. From union government and state government, we are expecting a lot of support. Cooperative institutions are expecting a lot of support. But the expectations from the societies, primary or any other society, is very, very, very high. At the same time, the support system extended towards those institutions are as limited as possible. So even the NCDC supported ICDP program also not there now. So I request Nabard to come up with some support system out of 4,500 packs in our state. Overall country, so many packs are there, and 30 to 40% packs are just limping back to normalcy. They are just above viability or just below viability. They are just floating. So this kind of some support system to bring those weak societies up will definitely go a long way. Like our CGM sir was telling, see, 36,000 crore or 12,000 crore for rural drinking water supply or road infrastructure. All those things are not mere money. It is touching the lifeline of each and every people in the rural area. Similarly, whatever support we extend to the primary level cooperatives, it is going to touch the livelihood of so many common people. So with this idea, I think Nabard or any other agencies can come up with some rehabilitation program or some other program. Thereby it will be very, very useful, and in the days to come, the need-based, gap-based issues also can be addressed. So with our Honorable Minister always used to say that எல்லா கோஆபரேட்டிவும் லாபகரமாக இயங்கணும், அனைத்து கூட்டுறவு வங்கிகளும் கூட்டுறவு சங்கங்களும் லாபகரமாக இயங்கணும். கூட்டுறவு துறையில் மட்டும் இல்லை, நம்ம மாநிலத்தில் மட்டும் 14 ஃபங்க்ஷனல் ரெஜிஸ்டர்ஸ் dairy cooperatives, weavers cooperative, fisheries cooperative, industrial cooperatives, agriculture cooperatives, so many, 14 types of cooperatives we have. All put together, more than 26,000 cooperative societies we have. Our Honorable Minister, கூட்டுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சராக இருக்கும்போது எல்லா கூட்டுறவுகளுக்கும் ஒரு ஒருங்கிணைப்பு வேணும். எல்லா கூட்டுறவுகளும் வயபிளாக லாபகரமாக இயங்கணும். அதுக்கு என்னென்ன ஸ்டெப் வேணுமோ செய்யணும். எந்தெந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்னாலும் போகணும். நான் எத்தனை முறை டெல்லி போய் யாரையாவது மீட் பண்ணனாலும் பண்ணலாம். வேறு எந்தெந்த நிறுவனங்கள், ஆர்பிஐ ஆகட்டும், நபார்ட் ஆகட்டும், அவங்க கூட கோஆர்டினேட் பண்ணாலும் பண்ணலாம். இப்படியெல்லாம் சொல்லி எங்களை என்கரேஜ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. ஸோ இந்த 43வது ஃபவுண்டேஷன் டே நிகழ்ச்சியிலையும் மாண்புமிகு அமைச்சர் கலந்து கொண்டு இந்த துறையோடைய வளர்ச்சிக்கு நபார்டுடைய பங்களிப்பு, நபார்டின் வளர்ச்சிக்கு மேலும் மேலும் பல்வேறு எங்களுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள் எல்லாம் எப்போதும் இருக்கும். இந்த அரிய புதிய சர்ப்ரைஸ் வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்ததற்காக உங்களுக்கு நன்றி. வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir, for reiterating the fact that a majority of India still lives in its villages and the significant role that is played by villages in our overall economic development. As partners in this ecosystem for economic development of the nation, we are all steadfastly on our goal. In this task, there is a need for. Thank you, sir, for reiterating the fact that a majority of India still lives in its villages and the significant role that is played by villages in our overall economic development. As partners in this ecosystem for economic development of the nation, we are all steadfastly on our goal. In this task, there is a need for a self-reliant nation, especially at the grass level. Now I kindly request our chief guest and the dignitaries to kindly release the booklet on indicative unit cost of investments in agricultural and allied activities for the upcoming financial year 2024-25. The booklet has been prepared in consultation with concerned line departments of the government, esteemed bankers and technical experts. It serves as a guide for banks to identify potential activities which are both technically feasible as well as economically viable in the agri, allied as well as other segments of the priority sector lending space within the area of operation of the bank. Self-reliant nation, especially at the ground level. Now I kindly request our chief guest and the dignitaries to kindly release the booklet on indicative unit cost of investments in agricultural and allied activities for the upcoming financial year 2024-25. The booklet has been prepared in consultation with concerned line departments of the government, esteemed bankers and technical experts. It serves as a guide for banks to identify potential activities which are both technically feasible as well as economically viable in the agri, allied as well as other segments of the priority sector lending space within the area of operation of the bank.
We are extremely glad to take this platform for launching a new product of our FPO. I kindly request the dignitaries to launch the product. The Nabard supported Ayyampalayam FPCL from Dindigul is excited to introduce a new product, Baby Blend. It is a specially formulated nutritious mix of various millets, nuts and natural herbs for the optimal health and growth of
Now we would like to proceed towards the part. Now we would like to proceed towards the part. Next up, we would like to invite the Minimum Farmers Producer Company Limited based out of Tirupur. The FPO is facilitated by the Madurai Agri-Business Incubation Forum, that is Nabard. Next up, we would like to invite the Minimum Farmers Producer Company Limited based out of Tirupur. The FPO is facilitated by the Madurai Agri-Business Incubation Forum, that is Nabard.